Hey guys, it's Abe back for another discography, start to a discography. So another episode of Linkin Rock Reviews, and we're gonna be doing one of my favorite bands of all time. Kind of, I'd have to say that I've fallen in love with so many bands lately. It's hard to, just 100% say what are my absolute favorites, but this is one of my first favorited bands ever. This band is very true to my roots. A lot of my solo work that I do, my solo music that I do, not the stuff I do in my band, but my other stuff that I've been doing for a really long time, is definitely has a heavy influence of this band. This band is none other than Breaking Benjamin. And I just actually finally found a physical copy of the first album they have, Saturate, Breaking Benjamin's Saturate. This came out in, I believe it was, here, let me look, 2002. 2002. So this is back kind of just in the early 2000s. It's all of my favorite bands seem to come from the 90s and early 2000s. All of them. Literally all of them, they had their start in that area, whatever. And Breaking Benjamin has been like my main band. The reason why I'm doing this discography now, and I hadn't done it before, I could have started it doing it before, but next week, well, technically it's this week, I apologize. This week on Tuesday, the 23rd of June, 2015, is the new album from Breaking Benjamin. It's been 4 or 5 years, about, I'd say, since they released Dear Agony, which was their last new record. They did release, I believe in like 2011, 2012, the greatest hits type of CD where it had, it was called Shallow Bay. It was a good CD. That was actually, I think, my first Breaking Benjamin CD. So technically now I own all of them, and I already have Dark Before Dawn, the new album, pre-ordered. So I decided, you know what? I just finally found a physical copy of Saturate, so I had to start the discography tonight. So we're gonna start it off with Saturate. Saturate, the debut for Breaking Benjamin. This has gotta be either my favorite Breaking Benjamin record or my second favorite. It's really hard to say because their first 3 albums are just like mind-blowing, and then the 4th album is killer too, but just these first ones are just, I don't think there's any song, I'm pretty, there's no song on this record that I dislike, not one. I just love this record. So we're going to jump into it right away. The first track, Wish I May. This song starts off on just a killer note. It's heavy, it's got that post-grunge sound, that Breaking Benjamin sound that you know, and it's one of those heavier, groovier, catchier songs. And then it goes into Medicate, which I believe this was maybe I think this was one of their 3 main, singles. Their first 3 singles on the record are the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th tracks. I think this was either their first or their second single. I believe it was probably their second, because the next track is their big song off this record. So Medicate, it's again has that very Breaking Benjamin style. It's one of those songs that you can hold up to a song, to any of the other major hit songs from We Are Not Alone, or Phobia, or Dear Agony. it's one of those songs that sets the bar for their sound, sets the bar for them as a group. And then it goes into Polyamorous. This is the song that's just like huge for Breaking Benjamin. This is what took them, pretty high up. And then their next album exploded. And then when you get to Phobia, that's when they became like, it went from being huge to just massive. Everybody, when the record Dear Agony came out, dude, I remember everybody talking about Breaking Benjamin. Everybody was talking about him. And I didn't get into him till I think like a year or so after, and it was one of my close friends actually got me into the band, and I thank him still to this day, no matter what. It's just, this band is just epic. They're amazing. I love them. I will always praise this band. I haven't heard them do a bad album yet. Yes, they only have 4 albums out. The 5th one I have no idea about yet. Only heard 3 songs. Those 3 songs kick ass already, and I'm going to be talking about those more when we get to that album. I'm going to be doing that album on the day it comes out. It might not be uploaded the same day, but it'll be like the day after, because my phone takes like 10 to 12 hours for some damn reason to upload, and I think it's just because I have a slower internet speed, but oh well. And then it goes into Skin, which was the other single, and Skin definitely, again, what can I say, it's a Breaking Benjamin song. It's as simple as that. Natural Life, it gets him back into this more heavier, groovier side of things, and it's definitely, I think this was one of my first favorite songs by them. One of my first favorites. And then Next to Nothing, this was like on my top 10 list for like freaking forever. I love this song. It's one of those classic kind of super like energetic and like catchy, hooky, well-made chorus riffs with a really cool, like, yeah, I love this song, man, kind of like verses. And it just works. It really does work. I love this song. That's definitely one of my favorites. Then it's the second, maybe the first or second heaviest track on the record, Water. Water, it's just a heavy, really, jumpy kind of song, and it really gives you a good left hook when you hear it for the first time. You're like, whoa, okay, yeah, they still have some heavy stuff too. Home, the other heavy song. This song's basically in a way kind of like an homage, or paying homage to Wizard of Oz. Thank you. I don't know why I forgot that. My friend signaled it there, but anyway, yeah. So I mean, Home was Wizard of Oz. Got that talks kind of like Wizard of Oz. Has some lines and be like, oh yeah, that's Wizard of Oz. You can tell just by listening to the lyrics. Then it goes into Phase. This one's got some really awesome, just starts off with a drum beat that's just really awesome. It's again, it has some of that. It's more on the note of like Wish I May or Natural Life, and or the 11th track, which is the one after. Then it goes into No Games. This is another cool track. It's a little bit of a different one. I definitely really like this one too. This is I believe this is one of the, maybe it wasn't one of the first songs I heard. I thought I had to, after I listened to the Greatest Hits CD, I had listened to, I think I actually bought We Are Not Alone, and I had listened to a couple of the songs off of this first album. This first album, I think it's kind of a hard tie between these records. I honestly think that We Are Not Alone is probably my favorite record, and excuse me, I'll probably get into that when I talk about it. it's just because I have a lot of memories based around this album. This was like the album I heard the most when I first got into Breaking Benjamin, and this was actually, I believe, my first Breaking Benjamin album I bought. I bought both this and Phobia on the same day. I believe. I think I listened to this one all the way through first as well. So We Are Not Alone, that's going to be definitely the one I'm going to be probably talking about the most, since it's probably going to be like a 20-minute video. I'll try not to do that, but you know, that's how much I love that record. Again, this record is awesome. And then it goes into Sugarcoat. This one's definitely really heavy too. It's on the same lines as Water and Home. I think it's between Water and Sugarcoat that are the heaviest tracks. The one thing is really cool that it's not like around the same time, maybe 2 or 3 years after this record, screaming became a really, really popular thing to do. As I'll kind of talk to you about in another video I'm doing maybe tonight, of a band called August Burns Red. Then I'm going to be talking about the metalcore genre, which is kind of right after this album, basically. It'd be kind of around the same time of the We Are Not Alone album. But he actually does some really cool screaming in like some screaming sections, kind of parts, that add some really cool flavor. And there's such a distinct and original sound that comes from Breaking Benjamin, and you can't kill that sound. And it works. It kicks ass and it works, and it makes them that much better of a band. That is the biggest reason why they are so famous, is because they have this such a unique sound. And on top of that, Ben is just talented as hell. He's a great songwriter, great vocalist, great guitarist. This dude is the all-around musician guy. That's like one of my big inspirations for in music, is to be kind of like that. I want to be able to, to do that stuff, because it's a huge thing. He's so talented, and he's so well-rounded as a musician. And he surrounds himself with great musicians that can make awesome, phenomenal records. I mean, this band is just awesome. And you can't go wrong with the album. You really can't. So then it ends with Shallow Bay. Shallow Bay is, again, it actually kind of is very close to Wish I May. It's kind of like the same... Like, it has that same kind of groove and kind of pattern and feel to it. It's energetic, and it's got that. It's a little bit heavier. It's kind of like, it's on the same vein as like Phase, Natural Life, Wish I May. It has that same kind of bouncy, kind of energetic, kind of punchy, hooky riff, and it's well balanced, and it's a great ending to this album. It really is. This album, it just kicks ass. Go get it. There's no reason you shouldn't. If you like Breaking Benjamin, you like hard rock, good hard rock, you definitely want to pick this record up. You really do. So it's their debut, Saturate. Our rating, 9 out of 10. Don't expect less than that, other than maybe Dear Agony, and only because on Dear Agony there's some songs that I'm like, on just a couple, and that's probably going to be the lowest rated, and that's probably not going to be anything less than an 8. I can guarantee that. So get ready for a whole slew of albums being rated 9. So again, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more Breaking Benjamin. I'm going to be doing We're Not Alone, Phobia, and Dear Agony, and I'm going to be doing Dark Before Dawn this Tuesday, June 23rd, man. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to hear more from this record. The 3 singles off of it are amazing. amazing. And they're just really cool. I'll have to explain more of those in maybe even in a different video entirely. Maybe I'll just go into the singles about that. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll decide on that some point soon. Thank you guys for watching so much. I appreciate it. And for the support my family and friends have been showing on Facebook and you guys on YouTube. And I'm going to keep putting out more videos. Hopefully there's going to be a lot this week, actually. I'm going to try to be doing as many as possible. I'm uploading one right now, and I'm going to be uploading this one hopefully tonight as well. And then there's going to be plenty more. I'm kind of started in a way doing 4 different bands' discographies, so get ready for all that. Thank you guys for watching.